400 years ago, the first slaves were brought here to Virginia, to the Americas, and ever since then there's been a goal to pit black folk and poor white folk against each other, who ought to really be allies. And then to pit black people and poor white people and Latinos and Asians and natives against each other. This movement is declaring that pitting works no more, and we will be.
Reverend Dr. William Barber is a co-chair of the Poor People's Campaign. The organization recently held a hearing at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Richmond. Among the attendees was a Shenandoah Valley political activist, Barbara Lee.
I love Reverend Barber. I have followed him since I met him in Roanoke, Virginia several years ago. I believe in what he's doing. He's doing what I like to do, is being involved in the community and what the community needs. And he fights for the same efforts I fight for. Voter suppression, everything, healthcare. I love what his messages that he delivers.
In fact, Barber's message of Poor People's Campaign could continue in Shenandoah Valley.
It reminds me so much of what Martin Luther King was fighting for, the Poor People's Campaign. And it seems like I can't believe we're fighting the same issues year after year after year. And this is what Reverend Barber does. And that's what I like about this whole Poor People's Campaign, which I have joined, which I may start in the near future. I'm not sure.
We can have a fusion coalition, a mighty movement that can have grown-up conversations about poverty, racism, ecological devastation, the war economy, the false moral narrative, and we have sense enough to know that the same people that engage in systemic racism also help to push policies of systemic poverty and push policies of ecological devastation and the war economy, and if they are cynical enough to be together, we are smart enough to come together.
One by one, people testified during the hearing on various plights they were facing.
My name is Princess Blandon, sister of Marcus David Peters, a black school teacher, VCU alumni, son, uncle, mentor, community member, who was shot and killed on May 14th by a Richmond police officer, Michael Nyatafi. Marcus was unarmed, completely undressed, and experiencing a mental health crisis. On August 31st, Richmond Commonwealth Attorney Michael Heron announced that no charges would be pressed against Officer Nyatafi, declaring the killing of Marcus David Peters a justifiable homicide.
Abby told the crowd, if you want to understand justice, look at the people who do not have it. According to her, some are living in church basements as prisoners because of the unfair immigration laws and policies. She also made a call to abolish the ICE agency because she says it attacks blacks and brown people living in under-resourced areas of the country.
La migra ataca a personas trabajadoras y a comunidades de bajos recursos y a los cuerpos morenos y negros y a otras agencias de la ley. La excusa somos peligrosos. No se dejen llevar por una narrativa errónea de nosotros. Yo vengo aquí huyendo del peligro, que quería acabar con mi vida, que somos familias sobreviviendo y luchando por vivir con temores y dificultades económicas, raciales, lenguaje, salud, transporte, entre otros. Hay muchas oportunidades de hacer justicia. Acérquense a personas impactadas por el sistema migratorio. Mi comunidad te dirá que necesitamos el acceso a transporte, vivienda, medicina. Necesitamos que ya no exista ICE. ¿Qué vas a hacer para hacer realidad eso?
Dominion Energy's Atlantic Coast Pipeline has targeted my community as the site of the only compressor station in Virginia for a 600-mile, 42-inch fracked gas pipeline because we're rural, of lower modest incomes, and because their expectation was that we would not be able to fight back. They were wrong.
Following the testimonies, Barbara led the crowd in a chant.
Somebody's ready, my brother.
excited about the election this year because it will decide our faith in the Congress and what's going to happen in 2020. I'm looking forward to the 2018 election right now. I'm not looking to 2020. I'm focused on 2018. And my job right now is I'm doing a voter registration drive, which I enjoy.
Barbara explained it is time to make a change in American politics, which he says the conversation can only start when the focus is on actual events occurring in cities across the U.S. rather than surface conversations.
Who gets in office based on the vote? If you suppress the right to vote. Now watch this, very quickly. The same people that suppress the right to vote toward black people are the same people that deny living wages and deny health care and do not regulate companies that creates harm for white, black, and brown people. That is why many of the young people that are marching, Black Lives Matter and other, what is unique about it is when you see black and white and brown holding hands together because they understand the fusion. And I want the media to hear that tonight so that it's not separated out. We understand every state or commonwealth that has engaged in voter suppression is also a low wealth state. Every state that is engaged in voter suppression is a high poverty state. Every state that is engaged in racist voter suppression is a low insured state. Every state that has engaged in voter suppression is a state that attacks our LGBTQ community and attacks the immigrant community. Every state that has a voter suppression is a high poverty state. There is a direct connection between systemic racism and all of the other isms. Because particularly in the South, Virginia, North Carolina, if you don't suppress the vote, and black and white and brown and Asian and Native people who are poor and low wealth come together, we represent the salvation of the South and the transformation of the South and therefore the transformation of the nation. That is why we have to have a fusion for people to campaign.
Still, Lee says watching immigrants become U.S. citizens encouraged her to continue registering people to vote. She described the experience as rewarding.
And they were excited because that was the part. And the judge said to them, this is where you start. And they were all excited about registering to vote. And the other 50 were so excited. Some of them said, I can't do it right now, but I have it in my packet. So I'm hoping that those people, those new citizens, have registered to vote in Virginia. But this is what I'm excited about.
In Richmond, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.